He and I saw each other about 3 weeks before he passed away when we were both partying in Hollywood for New Year's Eve. And it was the happiest I had ever seen him. It was the first time in all the years that I've known him, and I had known him since 1996. And it was the first time that I ever saw him where he was feeling...
We can't actually go through that live, but let's say they had his best interest at heart. No.
Brought up Kobe Bryant and the impact that he had on you. Well, he also had an impact on me. Kobe and I were pretty tight. People didn't realize that, but we were. He talked to me about a lot.
I see the lovely young ladies that I haven't even met yet. What's your name?
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Hi.
Vanessa Bryant is addressing those pregnancy rumors. Following online speculation that the 43-year-old is currently pregnant, the widow of the late Kobe Bryant seemingly responds to the rumors in a series of Instagram stories posted June 1st. In the first story, Vanessa shares a meme of Rihanna floating in the water and flipping her...
Vanessa Bryant had to go to her Insta story and post to clear up rumors. There have been things, I guess, spreading online. I didn't even see the rumors. I just saw her post about it.
I didn't see the rumors either.
Yeah, and I was actually confused because I saw the Insta story in real time when she posted it on her Insta story, and I'm like, why is she posting
Stephen A. Smith just unleashed a firestorm on Vanessa Bryant. And trust me, this drama is wild. From shocking breakup texts to stolen jewelry, custody battles, and even messy charity money rumors, it feels like the scandal just won't end. Fans are torn. The internet is buzzing, and the receipts keep stacking higher. So grab your tea, sit back, and stay with me till the end, because this story only gets messier the deeper we go. Stephen A. Smith just went nuclear on Vanessa Bryant, and this whole situation is way bigger than a simple breakup. Within just a few months of cozying up with her new man, Vanessa has found herself dumped, robbed of Kobe's anniversary jewelry, and accused of putting her children at risk for someone she barely even knew. And the wildest part? Stephen A. claims this is exactly how he always knew it would play out. He says the signs were there from the beginning, and now he's basically saying, "I told you so," in front of everyone.
And for the record, Kobe picked the pose you're about to see. So if anyone has any issues with it, tough.
It has been 5 years, and I still can't forget Kobe. How could I possibly be pregnant with another man's child? Since Kobe's passing, the outside world has been overly focused on my private life.
That's why people are now questioning everything. Was Vanessa blindsided by this split, or was this something that had been building behind the scenes all along? Either way, the reality hit her hard. She'd been trying to nurse a broken heart after waking up one morning to nothing more than a cold text message from her new boo telling her it was over. No big confrontation, no long explanation, just a message that left her devastated.
No!
Good man!
And here's where the heartbreak turned into something darker. Because this wasn't just about losing a relationship. According to reports, Vanessa's new man allegedly walked away with some of Kobe's prized anniversary jewelry. That's when the police had to step in. The first time the public heard about it was when a source from the Newport Beach Police Department revealed that Vanessa had come in to file a complaint about missing jewelry and cash. But what really raised eyebrows was that she supposedly asked for the report to be kept low-key. And here's the kicker. The missing items weren't the result of a break-in or a random theft. No, according to the official report, Vanessa herself believed the culprit was her own lover.
Kobe Bryant fans furious Vanessa Bryant is now dating Kodak Black.
To make matters more awkward, Vanessa had already planned for this never-before-seen-in-public boyfriend to make a big debut with her at an event. But at the very last minute, she chickened out. Instead, she showed up at the 2024 ESPY Awards with her daughter Capri by her side. And that moment, people couldn't help but remember older rumors, like the whispers that boxer Fernando Vargas once lived in her guest house years ago. Suddenly, it all started to make sense. Vanessa wasn't just mourning the end of her relationship, she was drowning in regret, shame, and the anticipation of a massive public backlash.
Vanessa, Natalia, can you get a quick photo of the four of us? Natalia, come on.
Recently, everyone has been spreading the news that my mom Vanessa is pregnant. It's said that the father of the child is actually my dad, Kobe's best friend. This news is really shocking. I'm Natalia Bryant. Kobe is my father, who I'm extremely proud of. His achievements in the basketball field are world-renowned, and he's an idol to countless people. Mom Vanessa has always been the source of warmth in our family, giving us endless care. After my dad passed away unexpectedly, Mom took on all the hardships alone and tried her best to keep our lives stable. She once publicly stated that she would never remarry. At that time, I understood that it was a manifestation of her deep affection for Dad. Now that Mom is pregnant, I'm happy for her. She has endured so much pain and deserves new happiness. On the other hand, the controversial voices from the outside world make me feel sorry for Mom. Those who criticize don't understand the hardships Mom has gone through these years. I think Mom has the right to choose her own life. I will always stand by Mom's side.
And then came Stephen A. Smith, ready to fan the flames. The story only got bigger once he verified the news that Vanessa's boyfriend had really dumped her. And if you think back, this isn't new behavior for him. When those rumors first started flying years ago about Vanessa moving on with another man, just 5 years after losing Kobe and Gigi, Stephen A. was right there on the scene. He called her out, dropped receipts, and made sure everyone remembered who the real victims were in this story. Now that the truth has surfaced, Stephen A. wasted no time using his platform to drag her yet again. He doubled down, saying he always knew she'd end up in this exact position because all the red flags were there. And in his words, the real embarrassment wasn't just that she got dumped, it was that she risked her reputation, her dignity, and even the safety of her kids for a man she barely knew.
People don't know this, but one of the reasons my husband played for injuries and pain was because he said he remembered being a little kid, sitting in the nosebleeds with his dad to watch his favorite player play.
Stephen A. made it clear that he always knew Vanessa would get dumped. He said the signs were there from the start, and to him, the breakup wasn't even the worst part. What really embarrassed her, according to him, was that she gambled everything, including her kid's stability, on a man she barely even knew. One of the clips from his rant went viral almost immediately, and it wasn't just about what he said, it was the way he said it. Stephen leaned back in his chair with his smug smirk, like he'd been waiting months to finally rub it in. Then he doubled down, daring Vanessa to prove him wrong.
He and I saw each other about 3 weeks before he passed away when we were both partying in Hollywood for New Year's Eve. And it was the happiest I'd ever seen him. It was the first time in all the years that I've known him, and I had known him since 1996. And it was the first time that I ever saw him where he was feeling no pressure. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna accomplish this. I'm gonna move forward and strive to do this in the future. But everything I set out to do, I did. And he was such at peace, and his wife was just his wonderful wife, Vanessa, was just a few feet away when he was talking to me. And he was I'd never seen him that happy, that at peace. And that's why it just hit me so hard when he ultimately passed away.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
He even brought up his past with Kobe. He reminded people that he and Kobe were close, and that they had shared plenty of conversations over the years. He recalled how back in 2006, Kobe had appeared on his show. Steven said he told Kobe that people were comparing him to Oprah, saying he might be the next big media powerhouse. And according to Steven, Kobe's response was blunt. He cursed out Oprah and brushed it off.
You brought up Kobe Bryant and the impact that he had on you. Well, he also had an impact on me. Kobe and I were pretty tight. People didn't realize that, but we were. He talked to me about a lot of things. And in 2006, he came on my show, quite frankly, that time. And I was talking to him about hosting a show. I was hosting the show, and I said, hey, they calling me like, they saying I got the potential to be the next Oprah. And he said, quote, F Oprah, Harpo. She owns her stuff. You insult her by referring to her as just Oprah. She's Harpo. She owns her. He said, when you start thinking like that, come talk to me. You're still thinking about yourself as a talent. You're more than that, Stephen A. And from that point forward, every time he'd see me, he'd take a little dig at me to remind me of what my mission was supposed to be.
Fans ate it up in the comments. They were dragging Vanessa hard, saying she thought she was smart but ended up getting played. People were writing that Kobe would be rolling in his grave if he knew what she was doing. Others praised Stephen A. for being spot on once again, with some even calling Vanessa a traitor. But just when you think the situation couldn't spiral further, Kobe's mother stepped into the mess, and things went nuclear. Pamela Bryant wasn't about to stay quiet, especially when it came to her grandkids. Reports say Vanessa could actually lose custody of the two younger Bryant girls.
Well, in case anybody was wondering, Vanessa Bryant is not pregnant. So, Vanessa Bryant had to go to her Insta story and post to clear up rumors. There have been things, I guess, spreading online. I didn't even see the rumors. I just saw her post about it.
I didn't see the rumors either.
Yeah, and I was actually confused because I saw the Insta story in real time when she posted it on her Insta story. And I'm like, why is she posting that? She doesn't, like, it threw me off. But, yeah, so she posted the meme of Rihanna where Rihanna's, like, swimming and she has the goggles on and she has the middle finger up. And the caption of the meme said, me protecting my peace, not pregnant, and having fun all summer. And then she posted another meme, another Rihanna meme that says, I'm not mean, I'm just not the one. So there was enough going around online that I assumed that she had to tell people that she is not pregnant. Please leave that lady alone.
But Kobe passed away in 2020, right?
Yes, but
so if she's dating or she's seeing somebody, that's her business. That's nobody's business behind her family.
Please leave her alone. Regardless of what she is doing, she should not have to say anything about anything at all. Like well,
she really didn't have to.
She didn't have to, but I think it bothered her enough that she felt like she did, especially because she's so protective over like Kobe's legacy and all these things.
Her
I think
girls, of course.
Yeah.
Now, Kobe might have been estranged from his parents when he was alive, but there was never a doubt about how much they adored their granddaughters. So when Pamela heard that Vanessa had not only moved on with a new boyfriend, but was also letting him have access to the kids, she snapped. She stormed into Vanessa's house and raised hell as soon as she got the news.
Vanessa Bryant pregnant? Nah, hell nah. The black mama. There's no way. Hell nah. That heifer pregnant, man? Be for real, y'all.
If you've seen that footage, you know Pamela didn't come in like a sweet grandmother. She came in like a soldier ready for war. She hurled insults, accused Vanessa of dragging the family name through the mud, and warned her that she was putting the children in danger. Pamela said moving on was one thing, but letting some random man around her kids was completely unacceptable. And Pamela wasn't there just to scream. She came with demands. She told Vanessa to pack the kids his bag and hand them over immediately. That fiery confrontation was the spark that set off a full-blown custody war. That was the moment Vanessa lost it. She broke down, wailing and accusing Pamela of trying to steal her children away. Soon after, she even posted a video of herself crying, and in it, you could see just how rattled and shaken she truly was. Pamela wasn't buying the tears, though. Instead of backing off, she doubled down and warned Vanessa that if that's what it took to protect her grandkids, she was ready to drag her straight into court. According to one insider, Pamela's exact words were chilling. She said she would go to the deepest parts of hell before ever allowing Vanessa to ruin those girls the way she ruined her son. From that moment, the fallout from Vanessa's affair only got worse. She had already lost her reputation, and now with Pamela breathing down her neck, she faced the terrifying possibility of losing her children too. But instead of laying low, Vanessa decided to clap back in her own way. As the backlash online grew louder, Vanessa tried to do some damage control on Instagram. She posted a cryptic story that read, "The devil is working overtime. Don't fall into his hands." It was short, vague, and very on brand for her. Fans instantly remembered how she reacted a few months back when pregnancy rumors started swirling. She brushed it off with those Rihanna memes. This new post gave off the same energy, except this time it was obvious that she was rattled.
Vanessa Bryant is addressing those pregnancy rumors. Following online speculation that the 43-year-old is currently pregnant, the widow of the late Kobe Bryant seemingly responds to the rumors in a series of Instagram stories posted June 1st. In the first story, Vanessa shares a meme of Rihanna floating in the water and flipping her middle finger. The caption reads, "Me protecting my peace, not pregnant, and having fun all summer." And Vanessa follows up the post with another Rihanna meme, reading, "I'm not mean, I'm just not the one." And that same day, Vanessa, who is mom to Natalia, Bianca, Capri, and late daughter Gianna with the famous NBA player, shared a video of highlights from her Disneyland trip with her two youngest daughters. And the Disney trip with her girls comes amid a major milestone for the Bryant family as Natalia graduated from the University of Southern California. Alongside a photo of her eldest daughter, Vanessa captioned a May 16th Instagram post, "We're so proud of you."
And she didn't stop there. A second post popped up soon after, and this one was sharper. It read, "Might be time to sharpen those fangs." Unlike the first, this came across as direct, almost threatening. She didn't call out any names, but the tone made it clear she wasn't just venting into the void. Vanessa left that story up just long enough for tabloids to grab their screenshots, almost daring them to spread it around. And of course, it didn't take long before it landed right in Stephen A's lap. By then, the message was obvious. Vanessa was gearing up for war, whether it was against Stephen A., who she felt was tearing her down, or Pamela Bryant, who was threatening to take her kids. Vanessa wanted people to know she wasn't going down quietly. But here's the thing. Normally, fans might have had her back. This time, though, the tide turned against her. The comments poured in, and they were brutal. One fan even compared her to a wolf in sheep's clothing, saying she always looked like she was a smiling widow in front of the cameras, but was really a monster behind the scenes. Even the people who usually defended her were suddenly quiet, keeping their distance and letting her deal with the fallout on her own. And it wasn't just fans pulling away. You know how the wives of basketball players usually stand together and protect each other no matter what? Not this time. Even they stayed out of it, leaving Vanessa to face the heat without their support.
It has been 5 years, and I still can't forget Kobe. How could I possibly be pregnant with another man's child? Since Kobe's passing, the outside world has been overly focused on my private life. I chose to clarify this rumor because it has seriously disturbed the peace of my life. All this time, I have taken full responsibility for our family on my own. I raised our 3 children by myself and also managed the business Kobe left behind. No one knows how many nights I cried myself to sleep after Kobe passed away. I have no emotional space to enter into another relationship. To me, my family is the most important thing. I've worked hard to carry on Kobe's ideals and continue running the business he loved during his life. A portion of the brand's profits is invested in youth basketball training camps. Another portion is used to support single mothers and female entrepreneurs, and the rest is placed into a family fund to build a solid foundation for our children's future. Today, I must make it clear. My life is not a script for public entertainment, and I don't owe anyone an explanation for my choices.
But just when it seemed like things couldn't get any messier, another rumor started floating around, and this one was wild. Word on the street was that Vanessa Bryant might be messing with none other than Snoop Dogg. She had been spotted at his concert in November 2023, and in one clip, people swore you could see Snoop with his hand resting on her shoulder.
Snoop Dogg spotted with Kobe Bryant wife Vanessa Bryant.
At first, some people brushed it off, saying Vanessa being spotted with Snoop was probably just a harmless, friendly gesture. But then the reactions online started pouring in, and they were brutal. One commenter went off saying this was nasty work. They pointed out that some fans were trying to excuse Vanessa's actions by calling her a grown woman, a widow, and saying Kobe would be happy for her. But according to them, Kobe would definitely not be okay with it. Not with Snoop Dogg, not with Rob Pelinka, not with any of his close friends getting involved with Vanessa. The commentator said it didn't matter what anyone else thought. This was messy, it was wrong, and they hoped Snoop wasn't the one getting tangled up with her.
Oh yeah, I wish you. Oh man, great hustle. Oh, 2 teammates battling it out. Gotta call that one.
Well, people on the ground, you love it because there's a lot of heart there, a lot of passion.
They also added something that really got people talking. Vanessa had been single since 2020, and that meant 4 whole years had gone by. And in their words, there was just no way she hadn't been messing with somebody on the low during that time. To them, it was impossible to believe she had gone that long without seeing anyone. What makes all of this hit even harder is how it's now affecting Kobe's legacy. Vanessa's personal drama is starting to bleed into everything he built when he was alive. Sponsors are reportedly nervous, worried about the negative press. Deals that should have been renewed are suddenly being shelved, and contracts are quietly being pulled off the table. The Black Mamba team, that empire Kobe left behind, is now standing on shaky legs. And the person who was supposed to protect that dream, Vanessa herself, is instead caught up playing defense, battling rumors and scandals.
I met Kobe when he was 17 and I was 21. We were at a party and they ran out of beer. And so they go, yo, someone's got to make a beer run. So they go, Kobe, want to make a beer run? You go, I'll go. You go, Jimmy, you want to come with? So you go, okay. We drive down Sunset Boulevard to this place called Pink Dot. We knock on the glass and the guy goes like, what do you want? And we go, we want beer. He goes, we don't sell anything here. We have to deliver it to you. And you pull your wallet out of your ID out and you put it up against the glass and you go, I'm a Laker. We walked out with 5 cases of beer and we saved the party. Kobe, when we meet again, we're going on a beer run.
If you could see him now, be proud. For you think I think I heard you coming.
Through it all, critics aren't letting her forget one thing. She dug this pit herself, and now she has to face the consequences. And the loudest critic of all, Stephen A. Smith. Stephen didn't let up after Vanessa's little Instagram damage control. He came back live on his show, and this time he even fired bigger shots.
I am having a very, very bad morning. Look in my face. I'm not in a very good mood.
Here's what I love about First Take. Nobody keeps receipts better than us.
He didn't just call her out for getting played by some random guy. He went further, demanding answers about how she's been handling Kobe's charity projects. Remember, those projects were supposed to support kids in need.
Thank you.
Vanessa has already faced years of backlash for not looking out for Kobe's parents, even though he left her with millions. But according to Stephen, this isn't just about family drama. It goes much deeper. In his rant, he even pulled out what he claimed were financial documents from some of Kobe and Vanessa's joint charities. And the receipts? They showed shady inconsistencies. Nothing obvious at first glance, but enough small errors that Stephen said it couldn't just be sloppy accounting. He implied that there was something darker going on, and it had Vanessa's fingerprints all over it. He laid it all out in a viral clip, and this time his usual smirk was gone. His tone was serious, his words heavy, almost like he knew he was stepping into dangerous territory. He leaned forward, pausing between sentences, making the room go silent as he delivered his lines. He told viewers that his own staff begged him not to bring it up, but he felt he had to. Stephen explained that out of respect for his team, he wouldn't name the 3 individuals who kept talking about him, but the implication was loud and clear. Stephen didn't even need to spell it out. His receipts did all the talking. The way he laid it out, the clear implication was that Vanessa might have been funneling charity money straight into her new man's pockets. And honestly, that's what made the breakup sting even more for her. It wasn't just about losing the relationship. Now people were questioning her integrity, her role as a mother, and even her ability to protect Kobe's legacy. Now, to be fair, none of these accusations have actually been proven. But if even a part of it turns out to be true, the consequences would be explosive. And the thing is, Stephen A. has made it clear he's not backing down. He's not going to stop digging until he uncovers the full story. Meanwhile, Vanessa has gone completely silent. No posts, no statements, no appearances to defend herself. And in a way, that silence is louder than anything she's ever said before. Because right now it doesn't look like she's avoiding the drama, it looks like she's got something to hide. And that's the tea. Vanessa Bryant caught in rumors of stolen jewelry, messy romances, and even questions about Kobe's legacy, all while Stephen A. Smith refuses to let up. The story is wild, and it feels like the drama is far from over. But what do you think? Do you believe Stephen A. went too far, or is he just holding Vanessa accountable? Could Kobe's empire really be at risk because of all of this? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more tea you won't want to miss.